Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In this video I'm going to be covering Forge. He made his first appearance in Uncanny X-Men, issue number 184, that was released in August of 1984. His real name is actually unknown, but he also has the appropriate alias of The Maker. Now, Forge is a Native American mutant cyborg that stands 6 feet tall and weighs 180 pounds, having brown eyes and black hair, sporting a cybernetic right leg and hand of his own design. Now, Forge's unique mutant ability is him having intuitive genius, having the superhuman ability to create all manner of mechanical devices. The ideas for his inventions come to him as naturally as breathing, springing into his mutant mind fully formed. Now, although he may not be the absolute most genius mind in the world, I would say that his inventive abilities rival such minds as Reed Richards, Victor Von Doom, and Tony Stark, although they may have greater mental feats to their portfolios. You see, Forge's mutant mind skips most of the logical steps that normal people would have to work out when he's creating something. And these steps are mentally perceived by him in perfect clarity. So the easiest way to put it is that he instinctively has perfect photographic creativity. And what's funny is that sometimes he doesn't even know how his creations work, occasionally having to take a finished product apart to see how it works again. Forge also has a high level of magical ability, and although he's kind of grown away from using these abilities, he has been shown to use several very powerful magical spells, including being able to open portals, manipulate souls, and astral project. In addition to being a natural genius in science and mechanical technology, Forge is also a formidable combatant, being a well-trained soldier that's fairly athletic when compared to most normal men. The only considerable weakness that Forge has displayed is there was a period during the Manifest Destiny storyline that he was considered completely crazy, staying in this state for many years until the mutant Cable used his telepathy to plant the scenario in Forge's mind that his brain was a machine that needed to be repaired. Thus, Forge fixed or repaired himself. Now, Forge's story begins in North America, being trained in the mystic arts by his mentor named Naze, who was then a shaman of the Cheyenne tribe. Forge quickly realized that he had the unique talent to invent highly sophisticated devices, and as the years passed, he would eventually go on to be all he could be in the US Army, serving in Vietnam. This is when he actually lost his right leg and hand in a bombing raid. This also was the first time that he used his powerful magical abilities, using the souls of his fallen comrades to open a portal and release the powerful adversary to win the battle. Forge would then design the first iteration of his mechanical limbs to replace his lost parts, and would then settle back in America. Later on, when Tony Stark stopped making advanced weapons for the federal government, the US Department of Defense began using new weaponry that was designed by Forge, taking advantage of his prolific intuitive genius. It was during this time that he created a device that could detect hidden aliens, particularly the invasive shape-shifting beings known as dire wraiths. He also made the government a unique one-off device that could actually neutralize mutant powers, although he'd later come to regret that decision and would help to make sure that it was later destroyed. Matter of fact, the guilt that Forge felt after it was inadvertently used on Storm, and him taking her in to nurse her back to health, led to him having a very strong on-again, off-again relationship with her. This would also contribute to him later joining different superhero teams, particularly the X-Men, X-Force, and X-Factor. He even went on to create and lead the New Mutants, having many adventures along the way. But after being shot by the powerful mutant Bishop, who was hunting Hope Summers, Forge temporarily went insane and almost contributed to an interdimensional invasion of Earth, if it were not for Cable, as I stated earlier. But since then, he's faithfully fought alongside Cable and other superheroes, retaining his close ties to the X-Men and Storm. Now, for his powers and abilities and his influence on the Marvel Universe, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give Forge a rating of 7, which is a master rating. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like, subscribe, and join the new Sage.